Hey guys, welcome back to the countryside. Wow, today is a warm one. What is it like in your neck of the woods? It is really warm now. Yesterday it was so warm, the humidex was about 45 degrees. And so yeah, I wasn't outside. I was inside most of the time. And I think I'm going to be inside most of the time today because it is supposed to be pretty similar in temperature. However, because I didn't get to do anything yesterday, just putting on my box here, I wanted to come in the garden before it got too hot because right now we're not quite there yet. And so I really wanted to come in the garden because I have a few seeds that I want to stick into the ground. And so I'm going to go ahead and get that done now. So our local farmer brought me some cardboard yesterday. I am going to be using the cardboards like I have done. Oh, the cardboard? Oh my goodness, what's this? What am I seeing? Am I like seeing blue mother tomato? That is so cool. Oh, and there is more over here. I gotta start staking them. Wow, that's good. Yeah, I mentioned in a video recently that I actually took everything back out of the ground here and I re-sowed them or replant them. Yeah, because yeah, I need to water the garden and I don't have a drip system as I've said before, and so it's hard for me to really be able to water the garden as I should. And so I decided I was gonna go ahead. Yeah. I can see reindeers were here, guys. Reindeers were here. Check that out. They were here. What have they eaten? They were here. They were here. You can see their prints. They were here. Wow. My hubby is supposed to help me to get the fence up. Yeah, I swung from one thing to the next. And I think my hubby was around here because he put that tree, that apple tree straight. Yeah, I need to get that apple tree planted. But yeah, he's supposed to, I'm from one thing to the next. Yeah, he's supposed to help me to get the fence up. And I've been trying to help myself because he is pretty busy. But he has promised me, and I'm going to hold him at his promise. He has promised me to come in and help me because I need to get this place fenced. Oh, okay. Before we get there, let's just finish up with the tomatoes here. Yeah, and so what I did was put down the weed fabric. So the weed fabric is playing double duty here. It is helping to keep the soil moist and it is keeping the weeds at bay, which I appreciate so much because on the scale at which I garden and I want to keep gardening, I can't do it all, right? And it's just me, myself, and I most of the time. And so, yeah. Oh my goodness. Tell me the reindeer stomped on this. Okay, gotta make sure it's in properly. I was just looking at the pond here. My hubby looked at the pond and he was asking me if I want to refill it, empty the water that's in it and refill it because it's a bit dirty. But I'm not worried about that right now. I just want to get it full. And remember the other day I came around here and I was wondering, what the heck? What's going on? Why is the lining kind of lifting up? But I realized after doing a little research that what I need to do is to get weight down inside to get it full. But then after it's filled, the weight of the water will keep the plastic, will keep the liner down. And so I'm going to have to rally the troops to help me to find rocks around here that we can put inside, get it full, and then the liner will stay down under the weight of the water. Yeah, but I'm not going to be out here for long. And so, yeah, I was showing you guys what I have done with the fence so far. I've actually gotten my son to help me to kind of just pull it, and I just use zip ties and tie them to the T-post. Now the T-post is easier for me to handle now, and that is because we have bought one of those things that you put over the T-post and you basically ram the T-post into the ground. And so we are coming from all the way at the front, about 300, is it 350 or 325 feet? Maybe 325 feet. And so yeah, we're going all the way back there where the blue rope ends, and then we are gonna come across, and I have a bathtub in the back there that my husband's gonna help me to put together to make almost like a what should I call it? It's something that I can fill and get and bathe in, basically. Not even bathe in, just dip on hot days like this. So it's gonna be like a pool bath. It's not gonna stay full. I'm gonna fill it up with a hose whenever I need to use it. But yeah, basically the line's gonna come across there, and then it's gonna come down this way, because that part of the property is ours too. It's about 150 across, something like that. 350, 325 deep, yeah. But anyways, that side is for my husband to deal with. So we say this is my property and that's his property to develop, right? And so we just want to section off my part, because my part is the part that has the veggies and the fruits. And so it is important for us to protect it. Well, check this out, my friends. This is where my corn and stuff are. And I realized that it wasn't the squirrels nor the chipmunks that were digging in. It's actually the deers that came through and basically just stepped all over in there. And then they ate my cherry shrub here. It's starting to put on little sprouts here. But yeah, these are the type of things that I will avoid. Oh crap, sorry guys. Yeah, they had this last night for dinner, or early this morning for breakfast, because I think sometimes, I don't think they come out at night. I think what they do is come out early in the morning. Yeah, so they had that one. That's also a cherry shrub. They're not touching the blueberries. The blueberries are looking good. There are so many blueberries on them, and I am so happy I moved them back here, because blueberries need acidic soil, and the soil back here is pretty acidic because we have had pine and cedar trees around here. So usually the pine needles will actually cause the soil to be acidic. So this is a good place for them to be. And I think I have some more space. I can take some more blueberries. Yeah. There are some pumpkin that's coming up here. And recently I put some beans and peas in this bed, over here, over there. Yeah, I have kind of like dotted them around. And one thing I am very, very happy for is that although I was blaming the chipmunks and the squirrels earlier for what the deer did, I am so happy, guys, that they have not been, yeah, they've been chewing on my pear tree too. Yeah, that's why we have to get them out. Yeah, I am so happy that the squirrels and the chipmunks, they haven't been working in my garden. I'm not gonna complain. I am a very happy camper for that. And this is the reason why I cover this, because the squirrels and the chipmunks usually, I'm trying to get, yeah, there we go. I put seeds in here and it grew doing good. And so this, I think, is yellow zucchini. I think I put it too far down because, oh good, the soil was tending to come up with it. But yeah, there are two plants here. Later on I may move this one out and put it in the middle. Yeah, but I've noticed, yeah, that where I have put seeds in, I haven't seen any critters digging in. So that is a very, very good thing. Oh, I guess the plants are probably loving the heat, but I'm gonna have to get all these tomatoes staked. I'm gonna try to find the easiest way to get them staked. And you guys will see what I do.